Music Access. A few days ago, I saw a big full moon and it was really round and cute. I looked at the date and it was exactly about 15 days since we last had a full moon. The moon's waxing and waning, the day turning from morning to night, the seasons changing 4 times a year. There is really nothing in nature that changes abruptly or without explanation or unilaterally. The hot winds turn warm, then cools down to finally turn cold, but we just don't notice the changes because it occurs slowly and we're too busy to be paying attention to what's going on around us most of the time. Then we suddenly feel the change and it can be quite a shock or even cause us to get angry because it's unexpected. So try to pay attention to what's going on around us. When you're walking, look up at the sky and feel the changing breeze. Think about what to wear tomorrow and give your parents a call to make sure they're doing alright. That's how we won't be surprised when suddenly we feel fall is in the air. The first song you heard today, Wednesday, September 2nd, 2015, was Black Magic by Little Mix. What's up, Music Access family? It's Wednesday and most likely to be the busiest day of the week. Because you're so busy, you can grow tired, and you really might not have the time to look up at the sky once, but putting in the effort is what's important, right? If we keep telling ourselves that we're busy and we don't have time, we really won't have time, but if we keep telling ourselves that we do have time and we should put in the time, we might be more in tune with what's going on around us. I hope you'll have the luxury to feel the changing air and breeze and the changing of the seasons this fall. Now, talking about our show for today, for the first hour, we have our daily corner that allows you guys to travel in time, Time Traveler's Mailbox, and All About Music Quiz Season 2, Benji Style in Store. And in the second hour, we'll come back with Jane and Tasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Now, here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app and TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us and leave your messages there as well. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. And remember, if you have any songs you want to hear today, or maybe a song you want to let someone hear as a gift, go ahead and send those requests on our message board with the subject title, Request. Now, we'll come right back after a song for message time. We're going to listen to Drag Me Down by One Direction. We just heard Drag Me Down by One Direction, and wow, that song is so powerful. It's pretty strong. Alright, now it's time to check out your guys' words with message time. Our first message is from Baek-suk-hyun from Korea, saying, "What's up, Benji Oppa? My name is Baek-suk-hyun, and I'm a middle school student who is your fan. I'm a passionate listener of your radio. I think that you're so charming, and most of all, I like you because you're humorous and funny, and when I hear you talking, it makes me happy. Your voice makes me smile, and when you play the violin, you're so nice. Anyway, from now on till forever, please continue leading the program Music Access, and have a nice day. P.S. My name is kind of unique, isn't it? It's not so hot anymore, but I hope you remember my name whenever you eat Baek-suk, steamed chicken. I wish you were my real brother. From cheerful Sukhyun, who really loves Benji Oppa." That's true. I actually couldn't say that name properly at the right speed, which is why I read it so slowly. Baek-suk-hyun. It's hard. Baek-suk-hyun. Baek-suk-hyun. And Baek-suk is also that it's kind of a steamed chicken stew dish that's really good. And you know, that's the thing that we were kind of eating. It's very similar to samgyetang, which was the chicken stew with the medicinal herbs and stuff that people eat during the dog days of the summer from a while back. But yeah, it's a super cool name. Thank you for always listening to Music Access. 많이 많이 시청해 주시고 신청. And then if you have any other questions or concerns, go ahead and let me know, because I'm always open to new ideas and, of course, all kinds of fun questions. Really, you can ask anything and everything, and I'll answer literally anything and everything. You could ask me up to like, would you eat this, or would you do this? And I'd be like, no, but I did something similar in high school, because I did a lot of stupid stuff in high school. Not really. All I did was practice. All I did was practice no matter what. Our next message comes from Unita Swinyo from Indonesia, who said, my bae Benji, I want to ask about what you said. Did you say a violin concert in the fall? Tell me about it more, please. But too bad. I don't think I can come and watch you play with your violin, although I really want to come. Anyway, I hope the best for you and success for your plans ahead. Whiting. Alright, so I am actually doing 2 performances, actually. One starting this month on the 10th, and one next month. This month is going to be, I think, 2 musical pieces. And it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, practicing. I'll be playing with the piano and all that stuff. And then next month, I performed with the KBS Symphony Orchestra a while back, and I'll be performing one more time. Yay! They gave me an opportunity to perform. So I don't know. It's weird because, I don't know if I've said this before, but I'm a K-pop idol right now, which means of course I'm gonna be a singer, rapper, whatever it needs to be done. But at the same time, I still do violin, and this is, these are opportunities. Performing with the KBS Symphony Orchestra is a very, very big opportunity. This might not have come about if I'd just been doing violin, but as a result of becoming an idol, I got the opportunity to perform with them, and it's a great thing, honestly. I think that having a chance to really perform the music that I used to do, music that I still do now, keeps me sharp in terms of the violin. And another thing besides keeping me sharp is it also keeps me kind of relevant in terms of violin. It keeps violin relevant not only to me but to the people who are listening, and it also gives me a chance to be like, oh yeah, he still plays the violin. And I don't feel sad that you missed out, because, or that if you can't come, because you can still watch it online. I think one of my performances that I performed in April or March is online right now, actually. So yeah, if you look for it, it'll probably get online at some point, maybe. But yeah, I'll let you know if it gets there. Now, before we come back to Time Traveler's Mailbox, let's check out the song Ghost by Ella Henderson. Time Traveler's Mailbox. Our special daily corner, Time Traveler's Mailbox, will let all of you bring back special memories by revisiting your past. First, write down the date that you want to time travel to. Then, let us know why you chose that date and where you'll be, what you'll be doing, and who you'll be with when you travel in time. You can also tell us about what's going on today, because it doesn't matter what time we're traveling to. Just write down what happened in the past, or what you want to happen in the future, or what's happening right now, and send the message to us. This corner is super awesome for birthdays and anniversaries. I mean, think about it. If you write about a test you did especially well in the past, you can get congratulated on it once again, or relive special moments you spent with family or friends as well. You can even go back to a memory that may have hurt you, and talking about it might be healing for you. You never know. To participate, just write time travel on your title and leave us your message on our message board. And our first time traveler is Chadler Bradley from the USA, saying, hello my sexy DJ. Recently I went to a K-pop convention in my own state of Virginia. Now, Virginia isn't really known for being a K-pop hotspot, so I didn't expect much fun from this convention, and boy was I wrong. I had so much fun. Never before have I been around so many people who shared the same love for Korean culture that I do. I even met some of my favorite video sharing website personalities. One of them even greeted me by my name, and for those few minutes I forgot how to speak English out of pure shock that she'd even taken the time to remember my name. It was such an amazing experience, but now I'm stuck. I don't know if I want to travel back in time to relive the experience or into the future for next year's convention. Ugh. Decisions, decisions, decisions. That is super awesome. I didn't know, first of all, that there was even a K-pop convention in Virginia. So first of all, shout out to the K-pop lovers in Virginia. Y'all reppin'. And, I've never actually been to a convention before. I feel like, though, when it comes to conventions, there's definitely a whole point of people think they might be the only ones, celebrating, or one of the very few celebrating something. But it turns out there's actually a lot of people doing, celebrating and, being interested in the same thing that y'all are interested in. So, if you see a convention in an area near you, whether it's K-pop, whether it's, a card game, whether it's anything at all, and you have time, maybe, take the time out to go there. You might have a blast. And I'd recommend next year's convention. I'm just saying, conventions are always super, super cool. But when it comes to next year, it's probably going to be bigger than the year before. I've never seen the convention get smaller as time goes on, just because, the amount of people interested in a certain topic are always increasing as the number of people in the world increase. And so, the more you go to these kinds of things, you'll see an increase in people. You'll see, more fans interested in what you're interested in. And as a result of that, you'll probably be able to make more friends as well. Doesn't that sound like a really good idea? Go into a place where you can share interests, maybe grab a snack if there's snacks there, and just meeting new people from around the area that, since they're around the area, you'll be able to hang out with, even if it's not part of, your daily thing. Now, before we continue on, we're going to check out the song that Mylene of the USA wants to hear, Want to Want Me by Jason Derulo. The song you just heard was Want to Want Me by Jason Derulo, and it's time to meet our second time traveler for our Time Traveler's mailbox, Emily from the USA, saying, Hi Benji, if only I could. I want to go back to this weekend. This weekend, I really wanted to clean my room, so I cleaned my closet and my desk and my bed for over an hour. There was so much stuff to throw away, I wanted to throw it away before my mom started nagging, so I threw it all away and was drinking a cold drink and looking at my clean room. But oh my god, I think I went a little overboard. I didn't realize I threw away my new magazines and a book that I just bought a few days ago for school. The sad thing is, if I found out on that day, I would have gone through the trash to find it, but I just realized I threw away these items today. What's wrong with me? I want to go back to this weekend, or better yet, I want to go back a few years to make sure I study hard and I'm not so forgetful. I'm regretting cleaning my room. Totally know what that's like. I have a very messy room right now, actually. I need to clean it up. When we do laundry, we don't have a dryer. And so in Korea, what they do is they use a washer, then they shake it, they go shook, shook, and then they hang it on like a drying rack. I think that's what they call it. And you collect it, and then you have to fold it up again. And, when I was in the States, we had a dryer. So once it comes out of the dryer, you just fold it immediately or hang it immediately or whatever. But here, we got to fold it, then you got to do that, shook, shook, then put it on the drying rack. Then you got to take it off the drying after it's all dry and fold it up again. And, besides that, eating a snack. Okay, show of hands. Who eats a snack right before they go to bed? I'm sure a lot of you do, right? Whether it's a drink, whether it's a snack. And then what do you do with the wrapper? If there is a trash can next to your bed that you empty, then you can put it there. But if you don't, then you're left with wrappers or a bottle next to your bedside that you need to clear. And you know what? I'm really not that good about it. When it comes to, getting a bag or something, or getting like something, a snack, I'm not the best when it comes to the kind of, how do I put this? The arranging of garbage. I should throw it away, but I get too lazy and it gets messy. And then I end up throwing stuff away all at once. And that's not good. Keep a clean room, guys. I'm not going to lie. I only keep a dirty room just because I'm too sleepy to like do anything. But if you have the time, make sure, fold up your clothes. A clean room requires work, but it looks that much better when you go home instead of a messy room, and you feel that much better at the end of the day, and you can probably get a better sleep. It's probably something involved with dust or something that can probably give you better sleep too. It's crazy, right? But yeah, that's a thing. Alright, so hoping that you find those items and you are less forgetful in the future, Emily. Thank you everyone for writing in for Time Traveler's Mailbox. Now remember, if you want to write in for the various reasons of missing the date to congratulate someone, proposing to a loved one, or if you have plans for the future that you want to share, go ahead and send us a letter to Time Traveler's Mailbox. All you need to do is come visit us at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave me a message on our message board with the title Time Traveler. Now, before we go to All About Music Quiz Season 2, Benji style, oh yeah, we're gonna check out the song Chandelier by Sia. All About Music and All About Quizzes, a great collaboration of music and quizzes. All About Music Quiz! Music, quiz, and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All About Music Quiz Season 2 is Benji style. So, now I gotta check out today's AA Music Quiz answer first and find out who it is or what it is to make a hint. Okay. Today's answer is in the name of a person. It is a person, that's right. It's not a K-pop star, but a pop star who is famous all around the world. That's right, that doesn't make sense. This star was born in Canada, and he is a singer/songwriter. And he's one of those stars that is super, super popular, makes the crowd go wild all around the world. So the first hint today, I sang Chandelier a little bit, and I think I'm in a singing mood. So I'm going to sing a short portion of songs that I know from this singer. Are you ready? Can I get some of that? Whoop! Nice. I'm going to sing this as close to the original as possible. Ready? As long as you love me, we could be starving, we could be homeless, we could be broke. As long as you love me. That's the first song. What else is there? Oh, the super famous one. There's the ones like, and I'm like, baby, 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 all right, baby, 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 no lie, baby, 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 oh, that you'd always be mine, mine. That's right, it's not Justin Timberlake, guys. Alright, now I'm gonna sing one more song and see if you know this song. Ready? Can I get that echo back, please? There we go. Jeff, I was your boyfriend and Jeff, let you go. Jack could take you places you ain't never before. To a place you ain't never know. I could control swagger. I'd like to be anything you want. Hey girl, let me talk to you. Yeah. Alright, so that should be pretty easy. The answer is the person who sings these songs. And it's not Benji, because I didn't make these songs. Alright, so you know today's answer, right answer on your title, and send us a message with the correct answer. Now, before we come back with another hint for our AA Music Quiz, we're gonna check out the song that Rebecca of Brazil wants to hear, 불면증 by JJCC, the rap version. We just heard 불면증, the rap version by JJCC. And now it's time to continue on with our All About Music with Season 2, Benji Style. Today's answer is the name of a person, but this person is not a K-pop star, but a pop star from Canada. So, sorry. Our second hint today will be a music hint, and this song is this singer's most recent song. So, check it out and see if you know who it is. Drop the beat.
What do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you wanna say no. What do you mean? Hey, yeah.
What do you mean when you nod your head yes, but you want to say no? How would you know that she didn't want to say no? Is it in her eyes? Is it in her smile? Is it in her ears? I don't know. All right, so if you know today's answer, go ahead and write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Remember, we're looking for the artist who sang this song. If you think you have the answer, come to the Music Access message board at www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and leave us your answer with the title answer. Now, before we move on, we're going to check out the song that Kirine of Thailand requested, No 때문에, Because of You by After School. Oh, wow, I haven't heard that in a long time. We just heard No 때문에 by After School, and it's time to go to message time. First, we've got Dian Lee from Korea saying, hello, Busy Benji, how are you doing? I'm getting nervous these days because of preparation for an exam which will be in December and it's going to be hard to pass. So, when I laugh, I can't laugh heartily, and when I take a rest, I can't relax enough because I'm always thinking about the examination. I don't leave messages a lot, but I'm listening to MA quite often. Stay healthy and be happy, Benji. And I say the same, D.N. Lee, stay happy and be healthy. I know it is an examination, but one of the important things is to not get burned out. When you work as hard as you can, but then when you rest as hard as you can as well. The important thing is, when you rest, make sure it's an actual rest. Don't go outside and, play the entire day, then come the next day feeling, okay, I'm super energized because you're tired. Resting also takes work, but the important thing is that you feel good when you take a break so that when you get back to work, you can say, I had a good rest. And we've got Rahad Al-Assad from Lebanon saying, hello, Benji Oppa, how are you today? I'm waiting for your comeback and wish you success. 사랑해. That's right, we are going to have a comeback eventually, hopefully before the end of this year. I'm excited for that. I'm pretty good, and I hope you are having a great day as well. Remember to eat some chocolate. Now, before we continue on, we're gonna check out two great songs. The first song is a song that Samantha of Australia requested, Norita Playground by UKISS, and we'll follow it with Johnny by Ailey. We just heard Norita Playground by UKISS, followed by Johnny by Ailey. How's Ailey doing? I'm just Sorry, that was a little bit of the fanboy in me coming out. She hasn't come back in a while. It's like, it would be good to hear, her new songs and stuff. Maybe when B.I.G comes out, she'll promote at the same time. Just little things like that. Alright, now, of course, it's time to wrap up our first hour. In the second hour, we'll be back with Jane and Tasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So, to wrap things up, I'm going to let you hear the song Unita of Indonesia, requested Too Serious, Too Soon by Gareth Gates, and be right back.
Music Access.
What's up? I'm Benji of B.I.G, and you're listening to Music Access. Welcome to the second hour of our Wednesday show. We'll be back soon with Jane and Tasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. But before that, here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages in real time. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Now we're going to check out a song and come back with Jane and Tasha. We're going to listen to Love Me Do by Chang Jae-in. Men and women, women and men. How are we different? How are we the same? Let's find out through
Men are from Mars,
Women Are From Venus.
Hello, Jane and Tasha.
Hello.
What's up?
How was your week, Jane?
It was perfect.
Oh, what did you do?
What are you expecting me to say?
It's either alcohol.
No.
No.
No, I really didn't. I've been quiet lately, right?
Oh,
No.
I get it. I get it. So there's a reason you're being so quiet.
No, I'm just busy practicing because...
Practicing love.
What?
Oh, Benji.
I don't know.
I don't know what he's on about.
Hi, Aunt Tasha.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. How was your week?
Good. My mom actually came down to Korea.
Came down.
Yeah, came to Korea.
Woo!
And I spent like a week with her.
Wow.
It was great.
What did you guys do?
Well, we just basically went for a lot of shopping. That's all.
Ooh.
Bought a lot of clothes and stuff.
Lucky you.
Where'd you go? Oh, no, we can't say brands. All right. So, besides shopping, anything else you did or like any fun places you went?
Well, we went to Noryangjin, the fish market.
Oh.
Well,
I went there as well.
oh really?
Last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Right?
It was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just the smell. I don't know. You know when you first go there, like it has that smell, right? The fishy
The
smell.
fish,
Mhm.
right?
But like I kind of got used to it.
Uh-huh.
Why are you laughing?
No, I like fish too. It's a good place. Nonachi Fish Market, guys. Go check it out. You can get some hair, some raw Korean style raw fish, and it's a really good place to visit, especially during the summertime.
Yeah.
Just because get some cool fresh fish to cool you off on a hot day.
Yeah.
All right. So is your mom? So is she still here, Tasha?
No, she went back.
Oh, you must be sad a little.
Well, not really.
Oh,
because
what?
like I started practicing, a few days ago, so just focusing on my practice now.
Did
So
she
it was
have
like a
fun?
good break.
Mm-hmm.
Did she have fun here?
Well, I think so.
Wait, is it her first time in Korea?
Second time.
Oh,
Mm.
interesting.
Really, Jane? Is it interesting that it's her second time?
No, like I actually wanna go back to the moment when I first came to Korea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanna know what that feeling's
I
like again.
don't want to know.
Why?
I cried.
You cried? Why did you
Oh,
cry?
Benji.
It was hard. I didn't speak the language. I didn't eat any of the food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't used to eat Korean food that well either.
Oh, wow.
There's a reason that I got fat when I came to Korea.
Because of the food.
24-hour delivery, guys.
Oh, right. Yeah, there
Oh,
are a lot of delivery.
right.
It's good food too.
Yeah, it's so good. Like
Anyways,
chicken and
We'll leave that
everything.
story for another time. All right, so can you guys believe it's September?
No.
Emotions, Jane, emotions.
No.
And they say September is when a young man's fancy turns to thoughts of love.
What?
Oh no, that's not true. That's April.
What's
Sorry.
that?
September is the day when we harvest all the vegetables.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And it's cooling down too, right?
Right.
Yeah, at night it's cool.
Right,
It's
kinda
great for
cold.
walking now. I don't sweat all the time.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hated sweating.
You should go to the Han River
Uh-huh.
at night.
Uh-huh.
It's nice.
Will I not sweat if I go to the Han River?
Not at night.
Is that what you do at night, Jane? Go to the Han River?
I've been there like
Turn up at the Han River?
I feel like he's bullying me.
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no. So Tasha, do you turn up at the Han River?
No.
I mean, what do you guys feel like fall is in the air? Or when do you feel like that is going to come around?
When I don't know, when there are a lot of dry leaves.
Dry leaves?
Yeah.
And
On the floor.
Is there anything y'all do during the fall?
No.
No.
No. Wow. You guys are living very exciting lives.
What about you?
Me? I take all the dead leaves and then I press them.
For?
What?
Yeah, you
For
can
what?
press them into books.
Oh, you actually do that?
Like
You
a
can do that.
bookmark.
I just can't be bothered to do that.
No, all you have to do is just get a book, put it in, close it, leave it.
Oh,
And
you
then-
mean like a bookmark?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't. What are you talking about?
No, I thought you meant like those albums where there's stick-ons and like you stick leaves in your photo
I have
album.
no idea what that is.
Okay, never mind.
All right, so now we should get into our corner.
Yes.
Yes, we should. Yes, we can. So yeah, who can read the first message?
Me, Jane.
Good job. I'm counting on you, Jane.
All right. So our first message is from Jung Chae-eun from Korea.
Yeah.
I'm a sophomore in college. It's summer vacation time, so I'm working part-time, studying and meeting up with friends I didn't have a chance to when I was busy with classes. I recently heard something shocking when I met up with an old elementary school friend that I hadn't seen for a while. This friend told me that this guy, let's call him
Sam.
S, has been asking how I was and said that I was his first love. We were all in the same class during elementary school. I was really shocked to hear this because I actually had a crush on S
Sam?
back then too.
Wow.
But I was too embarrassed to say anything, and we all parted ways after elementary school, and I never saw him again. Now I finally have a chance to meet S
Benji.
again. S again.
I'm filling in the story.
Because we're having a class reunion of sorts soon.
Oh.
I have about a week left, and I'm excited, but I'm also nervous that he'll be disappointed when he sees me. I've started dieting for next week, but it seems kind of silly to get all excited about something that happened such a long time ago. I shouldn't put too much meaning into this, right? I shouldn't look like I tried too hard, right? I can't help feeling really nervous, though. Guys don't think about class reunions too seriously, right? I'm getting too excited for myself. Right!
Oh, she said right like 4
Right?
times.
Yeah.
Like,
Right?
She must be very nervous.
Right?
Right?
Right? All right, so class reunions. Who's gone to a class reunion? Show of hands.
Me!
Exactly. That's the only person I figured would go to a class reunion.
감사.
So how was your class reunion experience, Jane?
It was interesting.
Uh-huh.
Because I went back to Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
So-
This was recently.
Yeah, recently.
Uh-huh.
Like in April,
Uh-huh.
I think it was. Yeah, and I met my elementary /
School crush.
college. Well, I call high school college. So
Why?
it's a
Is that a
English-
Hong Kong thing?
No, it's a British English thing. So
College.
Then what do you call it? So high school is college.
Yeah.
Then what is college? Finishing school?
uni.
Oh,
University, uni.
I get it.
But anyway, so I met my elementary / college classmates,
Oh.
and it was awkward at first because I haven't seen them for years because I was busy doing
This
working
stuff,
here,
yeah.
this stuff. And just after, when I first met them, it was kind of awkward.
Mm-hmm.
And I did meet my first crush then as well.
Sam.
Sam. Sam. I did meet Sam, but his name's not Sam, by the way.
His name's Benji. All right, so you met him, and then what happened?
I don't know, like, I
What-
didn't really,
Feel the same way anymore?
yeah.
So then, did he like go? Hey, Jane, you look good. You got prettier or something? Anybody say anything like that?
He actually, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Right?
He did say that.
Did you feel good?
I was like, cheers, thank you.
Did you go shimkung?
No, not 심쿵. 심쿵은
Heart
안
attack?
했어. Nope. I didn't feel anything, to be honest.
Oh wow.
Because we've been apart for
Emotionless.
so. Because we've been
Emotionless.
apart for so long,
Uh-huh.
you know. I kind of moved on, and I'm working here, too
yep.
busy, like focused on this.
Uh huh.
So it's just like I didn't feel anything. I just,
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh huh. Yeah, Tasha, what about you? So
What?
you haven't been to what?
Oh, well, no.
She's not. She's like. Oh. So you haven't been to a class reunion. Neither have I.
Right, I would love to, in fact, but
Would you have fun going back?
mhm,
Do you think you'd had fun going to
of
a
course.
class reunion?
I mean, you can see like your friends, what they're doing now and stuff.
Did you have high school? Do you call it high school in Singapore?
No, we call it like secondary school.
Oh, everyone has different
Ah.
names.
Primary school, secondary school, and, you know.
Secondary school is in like 7th through 12th grade?
So we have secondary 1 to
Uh-huh.
5.
Oh.
So
So
it's
theirs
cool.
is like a kind of
Ah.
different
So what do you call
from-
college?
Oh.
You call it O?
No. What's college?
Yeah.
You mean after secondary school, we'll go to like university.
Oh, okay. So it's the same thing. All right, so let's say you went to a reunion, right?
Mm-hmm.
To see this guy. You had a crush on him, and his name was Benji, right? And then,
always like that.
I mean, it's either Benji or it's Benji anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you see him after a long time.
Okay.
Do you think you'd still have the same feelings you did then?
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, maybe a little.
Okay. Then would you prepare to look pretty for him?
I think I would.
You would?
But not for him, but just, for myself. I mean,
Yeah, I kind of
Right?
get that.
Oh,
yeah.
so this is
Not
like the
for
kind of the
him.
white lie that girls say. I'm not getting pretty for him. I'm getting pretty for myself because I want to look good at the class reunion.
No, but it's not. We're not just saying this. It's actually true.
Right.
You
No,
want to
no.
look good in front of everyone.
Of course,
you know?
because you haven't seen them in a while and you want to show them how good you are.
Yeah,
But I mean, you say it's because I want to look good.
yeah.
But then let's say there's a guy you had a crush on that you still liked.
Uh huh.
Then would you very much take a lot of effort to look good for the dude?
I don't see why not. Yeah.
But like, would you make that extra effort? Like, she's dieting. Chen is dieting.
I think I would. too.
For her, this is a big event. This isn't just like, oh, it's a class reunion, so I'm gonna look good. This is my chance to make an impression on him. And when it comes to that kind of weight, You know, considering how important this is to her. You know.
I feel like dieting is, especially to look good in front of someone you used to like or you like, is completely natural. But at the same time, you know, it's not just, you know, a lot of people diet not because of the person they like, but just, I mean, I diet on a daily occasion, but people do tend to cross the line and get sick, like me. So I feel like even if you do diet, don't think that you're being silly, but just be careful at the same time, because, you know, health
Healthy
is
diet.
what's
Okay.
really important.
I mean, I'm just saying, personally, for me, I definitely, you know, take the time to look good for this girl. And if I had a chance to, then I'd maybe want to, you know, dieting, I think it's possible that you can do it. But, you know, make sure it's within health. Three reasons, remember. And the main point is when you go see this guy again at the reunion, you talk to him, you maybe get another chance to hang out with him. And, yeah, something like that.
But I just feel like she shouldn't put him at, like, in the first priority. You know?
I mean, you know, it's her decision for that. I think.
Okay.
Anyways, alright, so now let's check out a song before we continue on. We're gonna listen to 잘 나가서 그래 by 현아 featuring 정일훈. We just heard 잘 나가서 그래 by 현아 featuring 정일훈. Nice track, what do you guys think?
I like
love it.
Really? Do you think it expresses that girl feeling that?
그래, 옳지.
Oh, that was pretty good. Wait.
Thank you.
That was pretty good. So, Tasha, when are you planning to come out solo?
Maybe like next month.
Next month? Alright, let me know, okay?
Okay.
I want to feature, I want to jump in on that song, you know?
Okay.
Alright, just let me know, okay? Alright, so we're here with Jane and Tasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, or MWV. Tasha, I'm going to count on you
Okay.
to read our next
I'm
message.
gonna read the next one.
Okay.
Okay. Lisa from Japan. It was last week. I was talking with a friend on the phone about my friend's breakup with her boyfriend. I couldn't hang up, but I didn't have anything to say either. It was then a question suddenly popped into my head. Do guys cry over breakups? Is it just girls that cry over breakups? Do guys also cry and have a hard time when they like someone who doesn't like them back? Why is it that girls are the only ones that seem to have a hard time and cry over relationships and breakups? Do guys cry too and we just don't know it? When do guys cry? Girls usually call their close friends and talk and cry over breakups. But what do guys do? I'm so curious. Let me know.
This is a question for me.
Do you
Yeah.
This is a
cry?
guy question.
Yeah.
I've never cried over a breakup with a girl.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be straightforward about this. I've
Okay.
never cried over a breakup with a girl.
But have you ever been upset?
I was usually the one who called the breakup.
Oh,
I've never been broken up with a girl before.
You're such a bad guy, Benji.
No, good. I don't have any like dating experience or anything. It's just, you know, that's how things worked out.
No, but you were young then, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, you know, I know some guys who get upset over breakups, but they don't cry. They're just like, yo, dude, so, you know, I broke up with my girlfriend or something. And now she's my ex or something. She's like, oh, man, you want to get a drink or you want to talk about it? But then usually for guys, you know, we've talked about this before, how girls tend to think a couple steps more than the guys, you know, that exists. But as guys, when we break up with someone, that's it. You know, it's not, oh, I could get her back or anything. There's some guys that are like that.
Yeah.
But then that's their own thing.
I think it's kind of different individually. It's like kind of an individual thing, but also like I know a lot of guy friends who kind of tear up, but
At
they
a breakup?
at a breakup, but they handle it in a different way compared to girls.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Girls, they eat ice cream. Or, I mean, this is what I've heard, Jane. Don't give me that look like, oh, Benji. I heard, maybe this is from Hollywood. You know, there's different methods of coping. For guys, you know, I'm sure a lot of it's drinking. A lot of it's hanging out, talking with friends. Okay, how about this? So we put it a different way. Guys, she asked, when do guys cry? I cried when I watched Inside Out.
Oh, I
haven't
cried
seen that
too.
yet. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
ruin
sorry.
it for me.
But it's a good movie, you know, because there's a lot about growing up. And for me personally, one of the things that gets my emotions worked up is when I see or hear about situations where someone is alone, away from, you know, family. Or when someone is going through the process of growing up. Or, you know, the loss of someone. Those are situations that, you know, I've been through myself personally. And I can relate to their emotions. And I think for guys, that's very important, you know. We don't cry over every breakup. You know, we don't cry when, you know, a pet dies. But there's certain... I mean, okay, no, there are some situations when I had a fish. I can't pet a fish. I feed him every day.
What if you had like a puppy?
I've never raised a puppy.
Aww.
I look like a puppy. I raised my own puppy.
Here.
No, you should not.
Why?
He's gonna poop in the studio.
No, he's not. Bentley's a very good puppy.
You said you can't say brands here.
But it's his name.
He's a brand.
Oh, he's not a brand.
He's a major brand. Tasha, what about you? When do you cry? When's the last time you cried?
I actually cry like quite oftenly. Like when I grow up, like now I'm like 23 Korean age. So as I tend to get older, I think I cry more often. Like even like really little stuff, like just arguments with my members, I would cry and stuff. So,
Wow.
It's like getting more emotional.
It's getting more and more
even
emotional.
if I watch like dramas and stuff, like just very not the kind of touching, not very touching scenes, but I would tear up. It's like
I'm just like, oh, okay. All right. So, anyways, the important thing is though, you're a very emotional girl. Good job.
Thank
Just to
you.
go back to the question, guys, when do guys when do guys have a hard time? I think that's one of the things she's curious about. It's the same as girls, essentially. If we get broken up with a girl, if we like a girl but she rejects us, we'll feel bad. It's all the same. But the difference is, guys, I think, don't show their emotions as much because there's the whole, we're raised under the preconceived notion that guys don't cry. That's a thing that exists internationally. Men are the ones who are supposed to stand strong in any situation, and as guys, we're just we try not to cry. When we cry, we feel like we're showing a weak side. We're showing our weak side to other people. That's the main thing, I think. That's the point I want to get across. If a guy cries in front of you, to himself, he's showing a very sensitive side that he doesn't show to other people. And so, just because he doesn't cry, just because he doesn't tear, doesn't mean, he doesn't feel, the same amount of sadness. He could be holding it in. And holding it is definitely something, both men and women do. But guys are very much on, on the stoic side of that. They're trying to keep things very, stone cold. You know what I'm saying? Agree or disagree?
Tasha, let's just not answer.
Why? Why? I need you for this corner. This is not men are from men and women are from women. Or what?
women are from.
I agree with you. I mean, I think you're kind of like, I don't know what to say.
Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying.
She's like tearing up.
Like tearing up.
This is too funny. I mean, I think you're kind of like that yourself.
Me?
Yeah, you do feel.
Oh yeah.
You are emotional, but you just don't show it.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of guys are like that.
I told you I cried during the movie.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I cry a lot during movies. Just because
you would cry out out in public.
No, you know what the
just tear
difference is
up
though?
and
It's a quiet, dark place, and the sound is out so no one hears you. Hey, it's my own way of coping with things. Deal with it. All right, now as I cope with things again, we'll take a quick song break. We'll listen to "Beautiful Liar" by Vix LR. We just heard
Beautiful Liar
by Vix
LR.
That's right, Vix
Right.
Left Right. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually Vix Leo and Robbie. It's their unit.
Left, right.
All right, we're here with Jane and Sasha for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, or MMWV for short. And it's time to move on to our message.
Benji,
Sup?
can you read the last?
No,
the
you're
next.
supposed to say, can I count on you? That's the thing
Oh,
we're
okay.
doing. That's the
Can I
concept we're
can I
living.
count on you?
Just say it seriously, like Benji, can I count on you?
Benji, can I count on you?
Not like a dude. And our next message is from Jason Gibbs from Australia saying, "Hi team, loving the show, but I gotta ask you, why in 2015 are we still doing the whole boys do this and girls do that thing? Why do guys and gals have to always be stereotyped into falling into one category or the other? Can't we be judged on an individual basis? Can you each share your thoughts on this? Is it important for girls to do traditional girl things and guys to do guy stuff? Thanks, love your work."
He loves our work.
I mean, okay, this is true. You've all heard, this is something a guy does, or this is something a girl does, right? For example, lifting heavy things. This is something a guy does. Shopping for handbags. This is something a girl does. And Jason, my bro, I'm loving the fact that you're writing in and you're expressing your opinion. And I think it's definitely true. We can all be, or it's rather, instead of being judged, I won't use the term judged, but we can all be kind of analyzed on an individual basis,
Right.
Tasha and Jane are with me. They're both very different, One is very lively. One is also lively, but is also kind of quirky. I'm not going to go into detail. But, they all have different personalities. But at the same time, the reason we have this corner is because we're not trying to stereotype into, boys do this, girls do this, or anything like that at all. It's just, we're talking about what exists. We're not saying, this is all what guys do. So, guy, you should do this. But, the guys that I've known in my life have a tendency to do this kind of thing.
Right.
Tasha, what do you think?
Well, I think you're right. Like, we're just kind of trying to find like the common things that girls do feel or think. So, yeah.
Jane?
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you not talking today, Jane?
I mean, I agree. I feel like at some point, obviously there are some things that boys do and girls do separately, but there comes to a point where, we feel or do the same things. And I feel like it's become more similar, like recently compared to before. Like, for example, I mean, I'm just gonna go back to like historical culture stuff. But I mean, back then, if a girl was all tough and everything, people would kind of think that's weird. Whereas now it's completely fine. Like, you can be open about it. Like, for example, I mean, if I'm not the type that would be all emotional and stuff, not that easily. But someone in the studio, maybe Tasha or Benji, might be the emotional one.
Tasha, yeah?
So yeah, I do agree with Jason Gibbs. Boys and girls shouldn't be put in separate like stereotypes, separate categories. But yeah, that's just what I think.
Oh, I just want to say, I want to throw this out there. Jason, you know twerking, right? Do you want to see me twerk on stage? Probably not. There's some people who might want to see that. But, there's definitely things that I think apply. There's a reason there's a whole section of, when it comes to dancing, there is a girls' hip-hop,
Right.
Section of dancing. And, guys can dance it. There's not a problem with that at all. But, it's just labeled that because it evolved from a stylized girl, routine of dance.
Right.
Right? So I totally think that it's not just, I'm not going to say it's a kind of a stereotyping into two different types, but also the celebration of two different types. It's also a great thing that there's something that's just for girls and something that's just for guys.
Right.
Exactly, I would want to see, no, that's weird. I'm not going to say that.
What? What?
See us twerk?
What? I didn't say that. I would not want to see that though. No, I'm just kidding. Not really, but I lost my train of thought. I got so wait, Jane, save me.
What?
Oh, okay. No, this is what I was talking about though. But in the end, we're all the same people. I think I'm gonna wrap this up on a very good note. It's gonna sound so like, oh, he's preaching to the choir. We all have good and strong points, and we all have weak points. And there are also points that are based not on our personality, but just how we're built, the different types of people we are. But as boys and girls, we just live our lives to the best of our ability. Not as boy girl, but as Benji, Tasha, Jane, and as on a side note, I'm a dude. As a side note, Tasha's a girl. On a side note, I have no idea what Jane is.
Yo. Yo.
I'm just kidding. But, that's kind of the thing. We're all individuals, but we're all, also boys and girls. And now, it's how we correlate and socialize with each other that'll shape our future.
Nice one.
Good job,
Deep.
Benji.
And this is why I get paid to do this. It's my job. All right, so it is time for us to wrap things up today. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Jane, you had a lot on your mind today, I think.
What? Why? Why do you keep
you were
attacking me
very
today?
quiet today.
What? No.
Are
I
you
was
sure?
not. Was I quiet, Tasha?
No, she was not.
You have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on right now.
No, I do know.
You should get a cup of coffee, I think. All right, so I'll see y'all next week. And sending Jane and Tasha out, we're going to listen to the song Don't Be So Hard on Yourself by Jess Glynn.
Bye.
Bye. We just heard Don't Be So Hard on Yourself by Jess Glynn, followed by Burn by Ellie Goulding. And it's time to reveal the answer for AA Music Quiz from the first hour. And what's the answer? Justin Bieber, your boyfriend like pop star. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Did you get it right? I hope you did. Thanks to everyone for participating in today's AA Music Quiz. I'll be waiting tomorrow with another super awesome Benji hint, so look forward to it. And now we'll check out two songs requested by our listeners now. Vanessa of Canada wants to hear Pamga Umaksai Between Night and Music by B.I.G. And Maud of Thailand wants to hear Stay Cool by Simon Dominic featuring Zion C. Alright, now it's time to wrap up our show for today. The last song we're going to listen to is the song Anne Sophie of Malaysia requested Sugar Sugar by Baby Bash. This was Benji of B.I.G, and I'll be back.